Howdy everybody, Efour here, and welcome back to the channel for Season 3, Episode 10 of our FIFA 22 Youth to Gold save. Now, in the last episode, we won the Papa John's Trophy, which was super exciting. We're still really full over here at Efour United off all that pizza that we ate, but let's get into today's episode. We have a chance to clinch the title in this game. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. We're probably only going to play one game on camera just to help us get forward, check out some more scouting stuff, and move along into next season. But let's go hop in. Today we take on Doncaster Rovers, and a win sees us lift EFL League One title trophy. So since you guys were last with me, we took on Portsmouth and lost 2-1. I used an entire team of second string guys. I just wanted to give them a go. They haven't played a lot. They've played a decent amount, but I wanted to just give the full second team a run out. They did okay. Wasn't great. Clearly, we lost. But then we took on Cheltenham with the first team, and we won 2-0. We then took on Cardiff City with a slightly rotated side. We had some tired legs from the Cheltenham game, and we won that one 2-1. And now today, we take on Doncaster Rovers. If we win this, we clinch the title. Let's go check out the league table. So we're on 86 points, and Peterborough in second position are on 77. Now, Peterborough have 3 games left to play, so the max amount of points they can get is 9, which would see them on 86 points, level with us. That is the highest points total they can get. So mathematically, if today we win, we lift the title. So that is my goal and my hope. Let me make sure. Charlton Athletic actually have 4 games left, so they could get 16 points, which would see them, or not 16, they have 4 games, they could get 12 points, which would see them on 88. So yes, still the same. If we win today, we take home the title. I got nervous there that I'd screwed this whole math thing up, but I didn't. So today we take on Doncaster. They are, let's see where they are in the league. They are second from the bottom. So I am feeling pretty good about today's chances of us taking home this title. Let's hop into this game, try and lift some more silverware. This is the team we're taking in today. Smith in goal, back four of Jonason, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. Crespo and Perea make up the midfield pairing with Schaefer, Carlson, and Graham, the attacking 3 behind Baker. On the bench we have Mohammed, Cook, Villalba, Menendez, Nilsson, Wilson, and Munoz. Let's hop into this game and try and lift this title. And here we are. Again, guys, we're only going to probably play this game. There's no real games of importance anymore at the end of this season. And after this game, I think we have 3 more. So there's no real reason to play anymore. We will show the scouting reports and the stats. That's another reason why we're only going to play one, because I want to show you guys the team stats, look at maybe some contract stuff, just kind of catch you guys up on some of the behind-the-scenes stuff happening in the club. So to have a little bit more time for that, we're only going to play this game. It's been such a great season. Last season, I feel like ended in such disappointment, and this season has really just gone so well. And Carlson's in with the first goal. Hit him with the dead fish. There we go. But this season has just been so good. It's been so smooth. We took home the Papa John's Trophy. We did get knocked out of the FA Cup early, but it happens. We are looking good for the title. And again, what a difference one season can make. Last year we were struggling to get wins to stay in the playoff spots. This year, the league has just been easy. We've had the odd loss here and there, but overall, we have dominated the competition at this level, and I'm so excited to get into the championship finally. I think this year in EFL League One, this second year, has really done us a favor. Our team is developed a lot this year, and I think we have a shot to at least make the playoffs in the championship. I'm not going to say we're going to win the title, but every year we've overperformed my expectations, and so I'm going to just increase my expectations, and could end badly for us. Baker trying to slide in there, can't get to the ball, but we're going to try and push for the playoffs in our first year in the championship. See if we can make it happen. It's going to be difficult with relegated Premier League teams. We're going to have our work cut out, but I am very excited about the challenge and seeing who continues to develop with the team. I will officially announce it in the next episode, which is going to be Season 4, Episode 1, in the transfer window. But I do have confirmation that we have sold King. And honestly, I almost took him off the transfer list. It was really hard. It's hard to not get emotionally attached to these players. Graham down the right wing. And he is going to get... Oh, I thought he was going to hit that around him. Carlson? No. Baker? Oh. But it's hard to not get emotionally attached. I was looking at King. He's got $1.7 million value, which tells me that he has a little bit of potential. And I'm looking at him thinking, oh, man. But I have guys who are his overall, who are younger, about the same value. And they're on sporadic playtime promise to them, while King is on important. And he's not going to get important, so he's just going to get more and more upset. So we got offered $2.1 million for him. Again, I'll go through that again in tomorrow's episode, but he is going to be leaving the club, and that is such a big transfer for us. That's a lot of money at a League One team, even a championship team. That is another bit of income that comes into our coffers that we can use for the team. And honestly, we're getting to the point where if we have some key players stop developing, like Pereira or Vasquez as our backup striker, all these guys, if they're not going to be developing, then we really need to maybe start looking to purchase a player or two, just to make sure we shore up our development, so that we don't have holes in our squad. So again, we'll see. I'm kind of rambling right now, but I'm starting to think forward into the transfer window next episode and just what we're going to be trying to do. Crespo's there. Oh, and it slides past. I think he currently has 9 goals on the season, if I remember correctly. But again, we're going to check that out at the end of this episode. But I have enjoyed this season. This has been fun. The team is so good. It makes me sad that people like Osorio and Pereira have stopped developing. We'll check on their potential, see if it goes up at all. But they've been great stewards. But that's what happens in soccer, right? Your club continues to grow, and you got to replace some of these players that you fall in love with. So let's get into the second half. Try and win this game. We are up 1-0. I haven't even really been paying attention, and I feel like we've been dominating. So let's get into this second half, try and get another goal or two, and see if we can lift this title. We do have a free kick here, and trying to figure out where I want to go with it, because I couldn't tell you. There's Schaefer, and he loses the ball. Crespo's chasing back. Here they are coming down. I really need to win this game. I don't want to draw it, because if I draw, I don't win the title. So I do need to focus up, and I thought he was going to... It's a poor shot from them. I tried to cut the pass out. He didn't pass it, but then I thought when he turned to shoot, he was going to slot it home. But let me focus up, try and get this win today. It's a big game for us. Again, we win the title. So I need to be doing a little bit better job of staying focused, not just talking about what we're doing next season. Yeah, we pretty much have assured automatic promotion, but we have not assured the title in this game. We're pretty much good for the title, but I'd want to win it in this game so we can start looking at stats and other stuff. I don't want to really have to play another game this episode. All right, we're going down the wing to Graham here, and he is into Baker. Oh, and it's just outside the post. It's a good shot from Baker. He is having a great year. Another one of those guys that's developed so well for us this year, up to a 68 overall, and I'm pretty sure he started at a 63, if I remember correctly, which is pretty wild, going up 5. Very impressive. He's pretty awesome. Great little player for us, and here he is as a poor pass from Crespo. Can't quite get it to him into his feet. Doncaster trying to make something happen here. Looks like they have, almost messed up. There we go. Jonas wins it again. Internationally capped Jonason. What a beast. All right. We're in here with Carlson. We're going to go over to Baker. And he misses. Come on, Baker. I really want you to get some goals. He's looking good to win the Golden Boot. I don't want to spoil the stats of the season for you, but I want him to win the Golden Boot for EFL League One. So I'm trying to get him another goal or two so that he can take home that honor. Great pass out to Schaefer. And that was Carlson. Graham is there, and he's going to get this blocked. Yes, Graham, yes. He has been playing really well ever since talking about him. But I wanted him to score there. Gosh darn it. All right, as long as we don't lose. We win, we take home the cheese. We lose, we got to play for some more cheese in another game. Another day for cheese. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me try and no. Ah! Okay. Sorry for the scream. Okay. Focus, Elijah. I got to focus. And here's their corner. Baker's going to chase this down as they try and do a short corner in. Out to the man on the edge of the box. Pereira's playing some defense. He steals it off him. And we get it down to Schaefer. It's out of bounds. So they're going to turn right around, try and hit us again. Schaefer almost intercepts that. Can't quite steal it. And we have Bishop and Lundberg back here trying to play some defense. There you go, Bishop. What a monster. We're going to send this into... didn't work. Into Baker, into Graham's offsides. We're going to rip... Dang it. Okay, but we're looking good. We got a minute of in-game time left. Can we finish this off? And get that cheese we were talking about. Come on, ref. Don't do me dirty like this. There we go. That's the end of the game. Come on. There we go. Do I get the title celebration? Come on. It looks like we do. We have won the title. They're going to have to bring it out. Look at them all jumping around like a bunch of jolly old lads. So excited about winning this title. And apparently it doesn't give us a trophy celebration. I don't know why. That's a big bummer. But we won the title. So it is official. We have won the EFL League One title. We are champions of EFL League One. Moving up to the championship. Very excited about that. 3 games to spare. It feels so good. Again, what a difference from last season to this season. Last season, for most of the season, we were in second. Then we just kind of fell apart towards the end of the season. Never really felt like dominating. We were inconsistent. We would win a game, lose a game. This season, just a great dominant display. We only lost 6 games, 79 goals for, 35 goals against, which is just phenomenal. Let's go check out the stats, and then we're going to go look at the scouting updates before wrapping up the episode. Hinga-dinga-dargan, the trophies are in the garden. Let's go look at these scouting reports. A quick look again at our youth academy. We have Mike Nilsson looking awesome, 68 overall, and Navarrete, a 67 overall. Both of them I am super stoked about. Those are the kind of players that are going to move up and be backups pretty much immediately and get game time. We got to keep finding them. The 59s, low 60s, they might get opportunities, but it's going to be a lot harder for them to push into the first team. These high 60s, they're going to play. So, very excited about them. We'll check back in with them in a couple months. They did it to me again. No youth prospects on that report. The highest was $750,000, and it was a goalkeeper. I don't need him. We have Navarrete and Jacob Lund. With Jacob Lund probably is just going to end up being sold. Navarrete looks like he's going to be our backup goalkeeper whenever he moves up. But very excited about some of these guys. Really ready for Mike Nilsson to move up. Really ready for him to complete his move to center mid, which is going to take 11 more weeks. I think he's going to be great there. He really looks like the guy that could take Pereira's spot. And honestly, he might move in and start immediately in Pereira's spot when he comes up. We might look to move Pereira on because he's done developing. But we will have to wait and see. Let me get to the end of the season so all the stats are finalized, and I will update you on the stats for the squad. So this is the final league table. Charlton Athletic and the 9th Hour actually overtake Peterborough for the second automatic promotion spot. That is a big letdown for Peterborough. For most of this season, they were one of the dominant teams. Same with Birmingham City, falling all the way to 5th. But Charlton have done enough to get automatic promotion up to the championship with us. Burton Albion down in 6th. It came down to the last day. They actually played Rotherham. Burton was in 6th. Rotherham were in 7th. And the winner of it stayed in the playoffs. It was up to them. Whoever won it was in the playoffs. There was no other teams that could catch them, and Burton did enough to win it. Just exciting little side stories in the league. Forest Green stay mid-table, are not relegated, unfortunately, but that is the league table this season. Let's go look at the league leaders for goals, assists, clean sheets, and then we'll look at our squad. So the top scorer in the league was Baker. He takes the golden boot, played 9 less games than second place Davis, and got 2 more goals with 23 goals. Schaefer made a late season push. He actually scored, what was it? I think it was 4 goals in the last 2 games to try and take that spot from Baker, but he doesn't. He finishes on 20 goals, so we have the first goal scorer in the league and the 3rd best goal scorer in the league. No one else from our squad makes the top 25, but check out the assists. We have the top 4 assist makers in the league, which is a little ridiculous. Maybe that's just how dominant our team was, but it's pretty crazy. Carlson had 17 league assists. That is insane. Crespo was in 2nd with 13. Menendez and Schaefer are 3rd and 4th with 12 each. Then down the board, we have Baker and Graham, both with 7 assists. Graham really came in to his form kind of in the second half of the season in crunch time, which I'm really happy about. I really enjoy him. So we have 6 guys in the assist leaderboard in the top 15. Again, just wild. Come over to look at clean sheets, and unfortunately, Smith just misses out on top goalkeeper of the season. He has 15 clean sheets and 45 appearances, and Kovar, Burton Albion's goalkeeper, had 16 clean sheets and 46 appearances. Bummed for Smith. I really want him to win that, but he's a 74 overall now and looking so good. Really excited. If you guys remember, he was our first ever youth prospect. We got him in the very first scouting report. I was super excited to get a goalkeeper that early, and it's paying off. As you can see, he's a 74 overall, a great little goalkeeper for us, and super excited about his development. Yellow cards, I don't think we have anybody. We didn't really have any disciplinary issues. We have no one, and red cards, we have no one. So let's go look at our own personal team's stats for the season. So we'll start with appearances. The person who played in the most games was Anthony Smith. He starts every game. We haven't had a good backup goalkeeper. We have one in the youth academy now that we might start rotating into some cup matches, but Smith plays every game, minus a couple when he was on international duty, or maybe it was one that he didn't play. But he has no goals, no assists, which is understandable. Finishes the season with 20 clean sheets out of 57 appearances. Not too bad. His overall average rating is a 7.0. Great goalkeeper. We then have Schaefer with 47 appearances, 22 goals and 17 assists, 15 clean sheets in 47 appearances is just insane. What is that? That's 39 goal contributions in 47 appearances. He is just amazing. He's gone up 5 overall this year from a 75 to an 80. And, oh man, I love him. He was here when we got the club, and I told you back then, this kid's going to be good, and he is phenomenal. Harry Bishop has 46 appearances, 1 goal, no assist, 17 clean sheets, one of the heart and souls of our defense. Great player. He's actually the person on our defense with the highest defensive awareness. I think it's a 77 currently. Great player. Ian Taylor played 43 games, got 1 goal. I honestly cannot remember when that goal was this year. He's gone up 6 overall. let me tell you, Bishop's gone up 5, sorry, and Smith has gone up 4. Forgot to mention them. Smith's gone up 4, Schaefer's gone up 5, Bishop's gone up 5 from a 66 to a 71. Taylor has gone up 6 overall ratings from a 64 to a 70. We finally have the entire back four at a 70 overall. Super exciting. We have Carlson playing 43 games, going up 7 overall. That's his has potential to be special potential on him. That's insane. 7 overall points. If he goes up 7 overall again next season, he'll be an 80 in 2 seasons, which is just crazy. What a player. 8 goals, 19 assists on the season for a total of 27 goal contributions in 43 games. We have a world beater on our hands with Carlson. Baker has 27 goals and 8 assists in 43 appearances. Pretty darn good. That's 35 goal contributions in 43 appearances. He really did a great job. This was the first season where he was up front leading the line full time, and he killed it. Did amazing. Went up 7 overall just like Carlson. From a 62 is where he started, all the way up to a 69. That is insane, guys. Really, really excited about Frank Baker. Now we have David Lundberg, 42 appearances, 1 goal, 16 clean sheets, went up 6 overall from a 66 to a 72. Hunter Graham, 42 appearances, 10 goals, 8 assists. He added 6 extra goals and 4 extra assists in just the second half of the season from January on. Great return from him. 18 goal contributions in 42 games is not shabby at all. Sure, it's not necessarily the top or like maybe world class, but that's a great return from a player. He went up 4 overall from a 68 to a 72 out on that right wing. We have Elias Jonas in here, 41 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, went up 4 overall from a 68 to a 72. Fran Perea, 41 appearances, 3 goals, 4 assists. He went up 2 overall from 70 to 72. We did get confirmation this season that he's done developing. Makes me sad, but 7 goal contributions for the center mid. He runs for days. Great passer of the ball. Really, really excited about him. We are going to be looking for someone to replace him soon because he's done developing. But great season from Perea. Crespo has 41 appearances, and Crespo has had an insane season. 11 goals, 15 assists, 26 goal contributions in 41 games from center mid. That is insane. I love using Crespo. He is the new king for me. He really is the heartbeat of our entire team, I feel. He gets all the way back on defense. He makes dangerous runs forward, and he is starting to get a finishing touch on him, and he is a blast to use. He's gone up 3 overall this year from a 68 to a 71. Oscar Villalba here, 41 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists. He's gone up 3 overall from a 62 to a 65. A decent little player. He has played a lot for us this year, even more than Menendez actually, which is pretty crazy. He comes off the bench a lot. He can cover either wingback position. He can cover the center mid positions. He's a good utility player. Really wanting his technicals to continue to develop, and they are developing. One of those options in the center of the park for our future. Not sure he's going to be the long-term replacement for Perea. I'm not sure. It really depends on the youth academy player that we have coming in. I think his name is, I'm sure I'm going to get it wrong, Williams? I don't know. Hopefully when I'm editing it, I can put it down at the bottom what his actual name is. But we'll see who comes in and takes that spot. He has had a pretty good season. I'm enjoying using him as well. We have Menendez, 11 goals, 13 assists in 40 appearances. That's 24 goal contributions. He's gone up 4 overall from a 66 to a 70. Hugo Osorio had 29 appearances, no goals, no assists, and only 5 clean sheets. A down year for Osorio, in my opinion. Had a 6.2 average rating. Really not going to cut it. He went up 3 overall from a 65 to a 68, but we also got confirmation that he is done developing. His time might be coming to an end at Efour United. Alexander Nilsson here, 26 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists. Went up 5 overall from a 64 to a 69. He is developing, which is interesting. He has a 6.6 average rating. I'm really not sure how I feel about him, honestly. I know he's one of those guys that has a high potential as a backup. He wants more playing time. He's not going to get ahead of Schaefer. He's decent. I don't love how he feels in the match engine. We're going to keep him. Might be someone that in a year or two we look to sell just to get some money into the club and maybe replace him with another player that we maybe buy. I'm not sure, but decent year from him. Logan Wilson, in 19 appearances, had 3 goals, 3 assists. Same output as Nilsson in 7 less games. Logan Wilson I enjoy using a lot more than Nilsson, and that says a lot because Logan Wilson's pace is 73 and Nilsson's is 81. And I normally like pacey players. Wilson just feels better in the match engine. He's gone up 4 overall from a 63 to a 67. We have Rasmus Mohammed here. Let me scroll down so you can see that. 18 appearances, no goals, no assists. Went up 3 overall from a 63 to a 66. Great year from him. Vasquez here had 18 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists. Went up 1 overall from a 64 to a 65. He's done developing as well, and it's one that I'm probably looking to move on. It depends if I can find a striker to bring in or not. We've been using Munoz, and I enjoy him, but we might need to still bring in a striker to kind of bridge the gap between Baker and Munoz. Evan Cook, about halfway through the season, became our backup right back, and with Osorio no longer developing, he's kind of just our backup wing back. We really need to find another wing back. I would like for Evan Cook to be the backup to Jonas now, with Osorio not developing, and on the right, finding a new right back. When we have to use an entire second team because our first starting wing backs are tired, I do Osorio on the left and Cook on the right. But we'll just have to see if we can get another right back in the scouting reports. Evan Cook has had a great season, in my opinion. Gone up from a 63 to a 67. I'm really enjoying him. He's American. I want to develop him, give him some game time, but I'm really, really enjoying him. Jack King, 14 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, and as I mentioned, his time at our club is going to be done in the summer. He's moving on for $2.1 million. He went up 3 overall from a 62 to a 65. I hate to see it, but his injury really ended his time here at the club. He got injured for 8 months, and other guys stepped up and just kind of cemented their spots, and he was never able to win it back. So he is going to be leaving. He will be missed. One of my favorite players thus far in this save, but he will be moving on. We have Brian Bennett, 13 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, went up 4 overall from a 61 to a 65. He has had a great year. I love using him in the match engine. Feels just like Crespo, feels a lot like King, just those guys that can run, get into great attacking and defensive positions, but excited for him, and he looks like the future of our midfield as well, maybe as a backup, maybe taking Prea's spot, but again, we're just going to have to wait and see about that. Bjorklund had 12 appearances, no goals, no assists, and in only 12 appearances, he went up 4 overall from a 61 to a 65. Great year of development for him. We really have our backup center back pairing is figured out with Mohammed and Bjorklund in the middle. We have Munoz here, 9 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. Not a huge return, but he did go up 4 overall from a 55 to a 59. Again, another one, I just enjoy him more than Vasquez, and I think it was about January we started using Munoz ahead of Vasquez. Dahlberg here, 6 appearances, 1 assist, went up 4 from a 55 to a 59. Could potentially be that backup right back we're looking for, but moving into the championship, it makes me a little bit nervous to use him. I think I'm going to be looking for a backup right back in a prospect or a scouting report. We'll have to wait and see. Mark Miranda got 5 appearances this year, going up 4 overall from a 62 to a 66. Sorry, math. Trying to figure it out. No goals, no assists. He's really just a depth winger for us. We don't really play him. Obviously, he had 5 appearances. He's just a depth winger. Eliasson, it's gone up 2 overall from a 61 to a 63. 4 appearances, 1 assist. Once again, just another depth option playing in the center attacking mid role. If Menendez or Carlson were to get injured, he would be our backup. He's not bad. We haven't used him a lot this year, but last season he was used quite a bit. Oh, there's my dog's ears. Sorry. But last season he was used quite a bit and did decent, but he is just a depth option. Might be looking to move him on as well. We then have Rivero, our new boy that we called up. He forced his way out of the youth academy, telling me he was done being down there or he was going to leave. He had 1 appearance, 7.1 average, great average, went up 2 overall since signing into our youth academy and playing with us from a 62 to a 64. Again, one of those guys that is fighting for that spot as Pereira's replacement. He was enjoyable to use. I liked him in the match engine. When I played him, I started him alongside Bennett in the midfield, and the pairing was very nice. Plays some good defense, has some good passing. Again, another option in that midfield. Marcus Parker, 1 appearance, went up 2 overall from a 56 to a 58. At that overall, he's just not going to play for us. I'm looking to sell him, move him on, but I have no offers in for him yet. We have Tristan Thompson, 1 appearance on the season when Smith was on international duty. Did get a clean sheet from it. He had a really good performance, 7.7. Can't remember how many saves he had, but he was called upon to make some saves. He's gone up 3 overall from a 60 to a 63. We have Sullivan, who's gone from a 62 to a 64. Sjoberg's gone from a 61 to a 62. And Anthony Lewis has gone from a 56 to a 58. None of these 3 boys saw any playing time, and we are going to be looking to move them on probably. Sjoberg is kind of an insurance center back in my mind. We didn't struggle with injuries this year, but I'm nervous that if I sell all the guys who are our injury insurance, we're going to start having injuries and struggle. I'm not sure I want to sell him yet. Lewis can definitely go. He's already on the transfer list, but I am going to keep Sjoberg. But that is the stats for the season. We also have confirmation here that Schaefer has been named MVP of the league this year. Go Schaefer. Again, just a phenomenal year. He is a beast. I think he's going to run rampant in the championship just like he did in EFL League One. Here is Frank Baker as our Golden Boot winner. 37 appearances, 23 goals, transfer valued at $4 million. The only one of our players that made the team of the year is actually Smith, our goalkeeper, which is interesting to me because he was second in the goalkeeper of the year award. So I don't know how he beat out the guy who won the best goalkeeper of the year. Doesn't matter. He's in it. Don't know how Baker or Schaefer aren't in it, but they didn't make it. One more thing I want to do is I want to go in and look at the value of our players. So Schaefer is at a $54.5 million value. Again, I do not want to lose him. He's got 2 years left on his contract. I'm going to be trying to get him extended to a longer contract when we move to the championship. Hopefully, as we move up the leagues, he will be more and more willing to sign a longer contract because he will be playing in more challenging competition. Jan Carlson is $9.5 million value, another great player. Anthony Smith, $5.5 million. David Lundberg, $5.5 million. Harry Bishop. David Lundberg has now gone back up above Bishop in value, which is interesting. Bishop's a 4.8. Ian Taylor's 4.5. Hunter Graham is 4.3. Frank Baker, 3.8. Nilsson, 3.7. Jonason, 3.1. Pereira, 3.1. Crespo, 2.8. Logan Wilson at a $2.5 million. Menendez, 2.3. Villalba, 2.1. Mohammed, 2.0. Bennett 1.8, King 1.7, Rivero 1.6, Cook 1.5, Osorio 1.5, Miranda 1.2, Bjorklund 1.2, and Vasquez at $1 million. Everyone after that is under $1 million in value, but that is the squad in terms of value. Very, very interesting stuff. We have about $1 million or $100 million worth of value in our squad, which isn't too bad. Especially for a championship side. But all that's left to do is get into this next season and try and make something happen. Looking at our team, guys, we have 1 player left to hit 70, and it is Frank Baker up top. What a crazy season. So much success. So exciting. My goal for next season is make the playoffs. I think we can do it, but all we really need to do is avoid relegation. If we can avoid relegation and we're in the championship for 2 seasons, so be it. I would like to move immediately into the Premier League, just for some speed, getting closer to that Champions League glory. But this team in the Premier League, say on average everyone goes up 4 overall next season, we would have our lowest player would be a 73 at our striker, and in the Premier League, that's not great. It's not bad, but it's definitely not great. So hopefully we can make it to the Premier League, but if we do, it will definitely be a challenge on legendary difficulty. But that is the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell on. I release these videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. I'm streaming over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from 4 to 7. Thank you again for watching. I'm enjoying this team's journey through the Crucible. Until next time, Efour out.